Every year, many people in India end up selling their assets like gold, properties, or end up breaking their FD just because they don't have a medical insurance. In fact, some people even end up borrowing money from friends and relatives. As per research, only 36% people in India are covered under health insurance. Shockingly, out of total medical expenditure, 64% money is spent out of pocket by the person. Friends, the healthcare cost in India is rising at a very fast rate. A few days of hospitalization can cost lakhs. It just takes one accident to wipe out the entire lifetime of savings. One heart attack can break you physically, mentally, as well as financially. Not only this, the majority of people who take insurance end up making many mistakes that result in a big financial blow. Honestly speaking, I don't blame them. The simple reason is because of complex terms and conditions in the medical insurance document that is alien to a layman. So in this video, we will discuss one of the most important aspects of money management, that is medical insurance. We will identify the most common mistake people make with medical insurance and how to avoid them to select the best medical plan for you and your family. Hello friends, my name is Sahil and this is my Personal Finance Academy where I explain everything about money management in layman's language. Welcome to another episode of Let's Learn Investment. There are mainly two takeaways from this video. First and the foremost takeaway is to buy a medical insurance. If you are watching this video and haven't taken a medical insurance for you and your family, then prioritize this medical plan right away and start searching for a good medical plan. Second takeaway is for those who are either planning to take a medical plan or even for those who have already taken the medical plan. Because the majority of people end up making many mistakes with medical plan which normally nobody talks about. At the end, I will tell you how to take a good medical insurance. So let's start with top 8 mistakes to avoid while taking the medical plan. First mistake is that many people end up taking medical insurance with room rent capping. For example, there can be a limit on room rent up to rupees 5,000 per night. Now if you take a room of rupees 10,000 per night, then you will have to shell out additional rupees 5,000 per night out of your pocket. Not only this, the biggest catch is that you need to shell out money for everything including the surgery. Because in this case, you ended up taking a room of rupees 10,000 but your room rent cap is rupees 5,000, that is 50%. So they will only approve the claim of 50% on the total bill. Yes, on the total bill. So if your surgery cost is rupees 1 lakh, then you will have to shell out rupees 50,000 from your own pocket. That's a big catch. Hence, while taking insurance, make sure there is no room rent capping. Second mistake is people end up opting for a co-payment option. Think this way. You take a medical plan of rupees 5 lakh and the annual premium is rupees 10,000. Now they give you an option to take the co-payment of 20% and you will get additional 25% discount. So you do the math and calculate that with co-payment you will save rupees 2,500 rupee per year and you take the co-payment option. Let's say there is a surgery and the total bill is rupees 5 lakh. Guess what? You will have to pay 20% of 5 lakh, that is 1 lakh out of your own pocket because you opted for co-payment just to save rupees 2,500 on premium. So make sure you don't make this mistake of taking the co-payment option. Third mistake is people end up opting for no claim bonus instead of increase in sum assured. When you take a medical insurance, you will get an option to get some bonus each year in case you do not make any claim each year. For example, let's say you get a bonus of rupees 2,000 on your annual premium of 10,000. Now this sounds like a good deal. What if after 3 years you end up in a surgery that requires 7.5 lakh? Friends, healthcare cost in India is rising rapidly. Today 5 lakh might look enough, but it won't be enough after 5 years. So you have an option to increase your sum assured from 5 lakh to 6 lakh, then 7 lakh, and likewise in case of no claim. Normally, the sum assured can be doubled in case of no claim. For example, if you've taken a medical insurance of 5 lakh, then it can be doubled up to 10 lakh in case of no claim. But people end up taking no claim bonus instead of increase in sum assured. So make sure you do not get lured by no claim and opt for increase in sum assured. Fourth mistake is ignoring the waiting period clause. When you take a medical plan, there is a clause on pre-existing disease. For example, if you have diabetes, then you won't be covered with diabetes for a fixed duration. Or if you have a heart issue, then you won't be covered on medical expense for heart problem for let's say 3 years. If anything happens during that period, you have to bear the cost. In this case, you need to ensure the medical insurance has minimum waiting period. Fifth mistake is ignoring the sublimit on diseases. Let's say you take a medical plan of rupees 10 lakh and end up with a surgery related to heart issue and the total bill is rupees 5 lakh. Now you would think that you don't need to pay anything as you have medical insurance of rupees 10 lakh. But you might end up paying out of your pocket. Medical insurance have a sublimit on various diseases. So if you have taken medical insurance of rupees 10 lakh, but if there is a sublimit of rupees 2.5 lakh on heart related issue, then you will end up paying rupees 2.5 lakh out of your own pocket. So make sure you check the sublimit on disease. Number 6 mistake is not opting for restoration benefits. So think this way, you opted for a medical plan of rupees 5 lakh and you ended up with a medical issue and the overall cost is 4.5 lakh. Now you would be left with only rupees 50,000 limit. What if there is again some problem that required 2 lakh? You would end up paying 1.5 lakh from your own pocket. So always opt for restoration benefit to avoid such problems. Number 7 mistake is not covering pre and post hospitalization charges. It is not just the surgery cost or hospital treatment that requires money. You also need to spend a lot of money on various diagnosis tests like MRI, CT scan and many more. These charges are part of pre and post hospitalization. Normally people ignore them, but they can also cost you a lot. Hence, make sure that your medical insurance covers your pre and post hospitalization charges. Number 8 mistake is not opting for a cashless facility and not checking the hospital network that is covered in the policy. So majority of medical insurance have the option of cashless facility where you don't need to pay anything upfront. Everything is managed cashless. Make sure your policy covers cashless facility. Also make sure that the best hospitals in your city are covered in the hospital network of the insurance policy. Many people simply take a medical plan based on low annual premium and ignore all these important points. These are the most important factors that you need to keep in mind before taking the medical insurance. If you are single, then take an individual medical insurance. But if you have a family with wife and kids, you can opt for family floater medical insurance where your entire family would be covered in a single medical plan. Now the next question is how to take the medical insurance. So there are multiple options. You can reach out to your local agent or you can opt for a medical plan online. Now there are a couple of options for online medical plan. You can visit Policy Bazaar and check out the plans. But one thing that lacked in Policy Bazaar is that they don't provide comprehensive information about the pros and cons of the medical plan. There is another option. You can check out Ditto website. What I liked about Ditto is they have explained all the important points that a person should keep in mind while taking the insurance policy. Moreover, they have highlighted the pros and cons of every medical plan. So you can choose a plan according to your need without getting confused with hundreds of medical plan options. I have provided both the links in the description. Now I will let you decide the best option for you to take the medical plan. I hope this video will be an eye-opener for those who have not taken medical plan and help you to avoid all mistakes with medical plan. If you like this video, do share it with your friends and relatives so that they can also avoid all these mistakes. I will see you with another video. Till then, take care.